How do I say this? I would say the weakest part of this show in comparison to the last time were the paid actors. I think that some of them didn't get it as much as last time. We tried to get the same actors last time. The guy who came back from last year killed it again. He was great. He did a great job. But I feel like some of the other actors just didn't really understand the vibe. And it was a little disappointing. And I was a little, I was a little like kind of bummed out by it because I felt that like a lot of them didn't really get it and also didn't appreciate, like, even though it was a small room, like how many people were watching, I feel like, and like the energy of like an entire chat. And a lot of them were like really quiet. And I think, again, that's because they didn't really know what they were getting themselves into, I think. So next time, I think I would definitely be a lot pickier with the like actors that we get to portray the online bidders. I think they had like zero direction as well, because they just showed up on the day and they were like, read the bids. So I think it required a lot more direction than we appreciated. And last year, the actors, all 4 of them, just kind of read the room and went along with it. I think what I would do next time instead of getting paid actors, I think I would just get streamers. I would just get some streamers that I think were funny, and I would just get them to do it, because then they would know the vibe entirely, right? I think it's better. I just think it was kind of funny. I think initially the first reason why we liked it was, yeah, I think like Squeaks would be a great one. Germa, yeah, you know what I mean? Like these kind of people who are just very funny, who would just kill it. I think they would absolutely, like, there's so many streamers that could crush it, right? I think there was just a lot of charm as well to it not being a streamer. I think when it wasn't a streamer, it kind of it felt more like an online bidder. Does that make sense? You know, because I think if it was a streamer that we all knew, we would think that it was that streamer. So I think there was some aspect to it where it was very helpful to have actors. But I think what I would do is have, now, okay, I'm workshopping it in my head now. I think having a mix between streamers and actors would help a lot. Like having a streamer to kind of like lead them to kind of the vibe to set it would be great. I think that would be awesome. But other than that, it was great. We had the VIPs, which did a great job. Obviously, Cryptic, you all know in the front. Cryptic was fantastic. Just added. A lot of people were chirping up. I think next year it's tough. I'll encourage people to shout and engage, but not too much. Because sometimes they would say something and I couldn't hear what they said, and then when I heard what they said, I was like, it wasn't that funny, and I feel bad. Put the online bidders in a costume, yeah. The more than you can afford, yeah. Cryptic, you popped off. It was great.